Hense. Here's Scholes. Rooney. Saha. And Scholes. Here's Vieira. Here's Adriano. Made no attempt to play the ball. And he takes the return. 30 minutes into the first half. He has to do better than that. Nice work to keep possession too. Stop the attack well. No way through. Here's Alan Smith. And Hense. Inside the box now.
Good running off the ball here. Chance to whip it in.
Now it's a goal kick. Cordoba. Samuel. And Cambiasso. Maxwell. Here's Samuel. Vieira. Sends the ball wide. He's in the box. The ball's out. Goal kick. No goals here, and in truth, it's looking set to stay that way with half-time fast approaching. And Cristiano Ronaldo. And Adriano. It's created a counter raid for them. Into the box. Cambiasso. Alan Smith. Pushing further forward. Finds himself in the box. Dealt with the threat expertly. Maxwell. Dejan Stankovic. Adriano.
Poetry in motion. Terrific stuff.
Ibrahimovic. The referee blows for the end of the first half. The players head off into the dressing room. We're off. Will the second half provide more excitement for the fans here? They've switched sides for the second half. Here's Cordoba. Mariano Gonzalez.
A good cross should set something up.
A chance here. Danger passes with a timely deflection. It is a corner though. To the target in the middle. And Rooney. Possession gained there. Maxwell. Here's Dejan Stankovic. Adriano. Here's Samuel. And Dejan Stankovic. Maxwell.
It was the through ball that set the move up on the left.
He centres it. Oh, millimetres away. Looking to bring on two new players here. I suppose his substitution was inevitable, really. He was dropping far too deep. He was nearer his own defenders than the opposing goal. Here's Scholes. Finds him well. Cristiano. Goal!
They've taken the lead. How do you see the game developing from here on then, Trevor?
Well, from the fans' point of view, the goal's great news. Their opponents can no longer sit back, content with things as they stand.
And Samuel. Vieira. Ibrahimovic. In possession and getting forward here. Ibrahimovic. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Maicon. Ibrahimovic. Couldn't get it on target there. So an equaliser then would have changed the game, Trevor.
Absolutely. Pulling it level is what they want, but they just need that little bit of quality in front of goal to do it.
And Hensey showed his defensive quality with that interception. He dribbles out to the right. Cruz. Cordoba. And Samuel. Ibrahimovic. Just dived in there. Free kick given.
That was a totally unnecessary challenge.
If he can deliver a good ball in, we may see the equaliser. O'Shea. Fine through ball down the middle. They're off on the counter-attack. Could be a chance here. Cristiano Ronaldo. They're 2 goals ahead. That really should put them in the comfort zone now, Trevor.
It's hard to say. Being 2 goals up is a difficult situation to be in. You can't be sure if you should relax or go for another.
Possession lost there. He's carried the ball forward. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Needs a sight of goal. And it's there! Let's hope for a spectacular match. Competitive challenges and plenty of goals. Let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one. And Puyol. Here's Edmilson. And Deco. Ronaldinho. Sends it back to him. And Marquez. Puyol. And Julie. Here's Marquez. Sneaks into the penalty area.
Yes, it's off the keeper and out for a corner. At least he punched it out of danger.
It's sailing across the face of goal. They win the throw deep inside the opponent's half. This man's dangerous on the cross. Wins possession to stop the attack. Well off target. He needs to do better than that. Trevor, this game has started at quite a pace.
Yes, they have. It'll be hard to keep it going like this for the rest of the game, Peter.
Real chance here. And Zambrotta. He continues his run down the right. Concedes a throw in a dangerous position too.
wants a chance for a good delivery.
Ronaldinho. Got the all-important touch on the ball there. Alan Smith. Julio.
Back to the keeper.
And Zambrotta. And Jabi. Julie. Eto'o.
The push forward gains momentum.
Can he create something? And Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Rooney. Gets it. Alan Smith. And Edmilson. Eto'o. Stay on the ball there. And Deco. Here's Zambrotta. And Julie.
There's not a lot of support.
Here's Ronaldinho. Sneaks into the penalty area. And Park Ji-sung.
He cut that one out very well. It's created a counter raid for them.
Inside the box now. Alan Smith.
That could have been a costly mistake by the keeper, and his defender played it to safety. 15 minutes left of the first half. Looking around for support. Now he's got a chance to whip it across from the left.
Still with possession. They can attack from here. Beautiful move. Still have it and in a good position here. Will he hit the target? Julie! Goal! A beautiful left-footed effort. They're 1-up. 1-0. But can they hang on to this lead? Scholes showed his defensive quality with that interception. Nice through ball to the wing.
Nice stretching of the play, pushing forward.
Will he conjure up now?
He'll be disappointed there. Not enough accuracy on the shot.
But it begs the question, should he have passed the ball?
And Giggs. Good pass. Alan Smith. What's it? Level pegging 1-1 now. Ronaldinho.
Slides it past the defence.
And Ronaldinho. Marquez. Here's Puyol. Reads it well.
Only 5 minutes until the break.
Marquez. Here's Van Bronckhorst.
They could take the lead again with a good cross. They're moving well down the left-hand side.
Chance to deliver it in.
Gets it. Perfectly executed. Zambrotta.
He may whip the cross in.
Here's Puyol. Eto'o. And Ronaldinho. The first half is over and the teams head off for the dressing rooms. The managers have had plenty to... They start the second half. Will the managers' half-time talk have the desired effect?
Let's see which team can take control in the second half.
Deco. Here's Ronaldinho. Deco. Here's Edmilson. And Marquez. Edmilson. And Deco. Van Bronckhorst. Deco.
Does well to keep the ball. They're in a good position down the right. Now here's a chance. Corner. Whips it in. Good clearing header. Can he get the room he needs? Poorly attempted pass. Has sight of goal here. Didn't give it away. Advancing on goal here. Hits it again.
Keeper made no mistake there.
Pense. Here's Park Ji-sung. Will he put it away? And Van Bronckhorst. Edmilson. Zambrotta. And Edmilson. And Marquez. Van Bronckhorst. And Ronaldinho. He's looking for support. Ronaldinho. Here's Ferdinand. Scholes. Here's Giggs. Alan Smith. He's off on the long run. A poor attempt at a pass. And Edmilson. Here's Sharby. An attack on the right from the through ball. And it's given to the keeper. Sylvestre. He brought it down. To the man in space. He punched the ball for safety. Silvinho, approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. Here's Saviola. Could this be a chance? Flag was up, just caught offside there. Good call, though, by the assistant referee. And he takes the return. Julio. Here's Thuram. And Saviola. They win possession. Possession maintained here. Giggs. Here's Alan Smith. Can he find the space? Alan Smith. Yes! They've fallen behind, Trevor. Can they come back?
Well, if they give their all right up until the final whistle, who knows?
Thuram. And Puyol. Sends it back to him. Marquez. And Sharby. One goal is all there is in it between these two sides. And the clock shows 5 minutes to go in the match. Here's Sharby. Gets it. Now what can he do? Ji-sung. Here's Alan Smith. He'll be 1 extra minute. He's on the rampage. Julie. And Eto'o. Down the line. Completely mistimed his tackle there. Gives away a free kick. A good ball in, could win one back for them. Up goes the roar and the match is over. A simply magnificent performance by the players here who put in absolutely everything. All the hard work has paid off and they've come away with a wonderful win. They have... We're off here. And hopefully we'll see a game full of pace, goals and competitive football. It will be interesting to see how they start the match. Seydorf. Nesta. Here's Pirlo. They're just stroking it around at the moment. Serginho chooses to go down the left. And Pirlo.
Plenty of options for a cross.
They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. Shevchenko. Robin. Cut it out nicely. Serginho. And Pirlo. He's looking for a free man. Here's Cafu. Down the right flank. And Gilardino. Crossing opportunity.
Great cross.
Swinging it in. Here's Drogba.